Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyers guy, and today I'll be discussing the 2015-2016 Philadelphia Flyers. Now, before this Flyers had a very lackluster 2014-2015 season. They missed the playoffs, and the Flyers were looking to get back to the playoffs once again in the 2015-2016 season. This was a season of adversity for the team as the owner Ed Snyder was fighting cancer at the time, and this was also I was having some adversity of my own. My dad was having some adversity of his own. This was the season my dad was fighting cancer as well. My father, the year before, during the 2014-2015 season, my father ended up in the hospital. They said that it was cancer. He got through it the first time that year, and he was fine all for the rest of that year. And then, the year after that, he ended up back in the hospital. He ended up having it. The cancer came back. My dad ended up fighting it, trying to fight it, and unfortunately, after the 2015-2016 season, in the month of July, 3 months after the 15-16 Flyer season, my dad passed away. It's one of the hardest things I've had to deal with. And 2016 was a hard year for me and my family, but it was also a hard year for Mr. Snyder, who was fighting cancer as well that year. Yeah, the Flyers season started off pretty good. They were winning a lot of their games in the beginning, and won a lot of their games at the beginning of the season. They go into the month of December, and they just start racking up the wins. They get a huge overtime victory over the Dallas Stars. And they go on a road trip. They have a tough road trip. They lose to the Sharks. And then they come back home and they go on a tear to make the playoffs. Flyers were on a quest to make the playoffs. They were a few points out of the playoff spot that year. And the Flyers did everything they could to make the playoffs. And they made the playoffs. And I gotta tell you, Shane Gostisbehere had a pretty damn good season that year for the Flyers. Their time season, he had back-to-back overtime victories. One overtime victory, he got the overtime goal against the Nashville Predators and scored overtime against the Carolina Hurricanes. This is a pretty good season for the Philadelphia Flyers. They go into the playoffs. They make the playoffs. They go on a tear last month of the season. They get into the playoffs, and their opponent is the Washington Capitals. The Flyers, in their first game against the Caps, they lost that first game. I think they won a few games in that series. There was one game in particular where a certain incident happened. I don't really want to talk about that. That was a dark time for this Flyers team, and a dark chapter in the history of this Philadelphia Flyers team. So I'm not going to talk about what happened, but I will say it wasn't a good scene of what happened. So Flyers ended up getting eliminated by the Caps. This was a tough season for the Philadelphia Flyers. They worked hard to get into the playoffs. Unfortunately, it was in vain, as But they did make a huge impact in one of the last games of the season, beating the Pittsburgh Penguins to make the playoffs, beating the Pittsburgh Penguins. And they did it for Ed Snyder. Unfortunately, they did not get far in the playoffs. But in a way, the way this Flyers team played was a good way to honor the memory of the owner, Ed Snyder, who had passed away right before the playoffs. It was a tough thing for the Flyers. Losing their beloved owner, Mr. Ed Snyder. It was a tough way for this team that had dealt with adversity before. But the loss of their owner was one of the biggest hurdles this Flyers team has ever encountered. But they played well to honor the memory of Ed Snyder. They played well when he was fighting cancer, and they played well to honor his memory. Now, this wasn't the only time the Flyers were going to honor their beloved owner, Ed Snyder. Because in the following season, which I'll talk about in the next video, so stay tuned for that, guys. And like I said, this was a pretty damn good season for the Philadelphia Flyers. The Flyers might have not won it all or went far, but they played well, and they did everything they could. They did everything they could. They fought hard this season. They fought hard that season. And they fought hard for their owner, Ed Snyder. Guys, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video when I'm going to be talking about the 2016-2017 Philadelphia Flyers, which was the 50th anniversary of the Philadelphia Flyers organization. So stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please leave a like, and please leave a like. If you have any requests on a certain season of the Philadelphia Flyers that I should discuss, please let me know, and I will try my best to get that video done. Also, please subscribe. Also, like I said, leave a like. Subscribe to my channel for more content and more videos like this. I also have a lot of other videos, a wide variety of different types of videos on my YouTube channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a like on this video, and if you have a request for a season I should discuss, for a Philadelphia Flyers season I should discuss, or a Lehigh Valley Phantoms season I should discuss, please let me know in the comment section below. And please hit that notification bell to get more updates on my new videos coming out. I'm Timmy Flyers Guy. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day.